Alright guys, so we already had the Camry hooked up from our previous video. What we're going to do is hook up some dollies. So these are Carlisle 4.8 dollies. They do come in 5.8s as well. They also is another brand in the ditch, but we've never used those, so we're not going to really talk about those. They're not highway rated either. We've always used Carlisle. They've been super reliable, so that's the brand we stick with. I'll go over and show you how we actually set it up. So one thing, these all come with pins, or you can pin them or you can master lock them. Master locks, they just took way too long to unpin every time. You gotta unlock them. This way it's easier. Unpin, put it down. You gotta unlock it, down. So just pick it up from one side, walk it over to the rear, put it in the middle of the rear tire, and just walk onto the other side. So if you take a look, the reason I like this system is we can pull it over, as you can see on the other side. You got one lock in the back, pull it over, drops down, locks, so it won't go back up. Push this, push the dolly forward. You got another locking system, hold it over there. Take the lock off, put it down, grab it, and bring it down. Way easier than having one of those dolly systems where you're gonna tilt, hold the entire dolly, and put it inside. We used to have that system, didn't like it. A lot of the older fellas, their back started to hurt, so we switched over to this system. Grab it from one side, pick it up, take it over. You're in the middle, you're gonna go and grab your axle. Bring out the bar, put it on the side. If you feel comfortable, I just lay it on the bed. You can leave it on the floor. Just don't run away with it. Don't want to forget about it. Pick it up, take it over. Now I should mention, these are aluminum axles, so they're much lighter than steel. Steels are stronger, and we just prefer aluminum, doesn't break our back. So you got 5 pins on these newer ones. Depending on how wide the vehicle is, you're gonna go ahead and make a decision. You can always walk back and forth, pull it back, and readjust it. Make sure these are facing towards the vehicle. We can hop over to the other side. So as you can see, this is too wide. You don't want that much facing outside. We're gonna go ahead and pull it back. Pull it back from this side or that side, doesn't matter. Click it back. One. Back inside. You can use this pin, this little screw, as a reference point to make sure you got an even amount of space on both sides. So go ahead and go to the other side. So same screw showing, we've got enough space. You don't want it to be too tight or too loose. It causes the dollies to fold a little bit. Now for example, if we had raised the vehicle a little bit higher, this rear bumper would be hanging lower, and there's a possibility of scraping these axles against the bumpers. So what you could do is lower it a little bit, get enough space, enough clearance underneath, and then continue on hooking these up. Just make sure you don't hit anything. Got that screw showing on this side, since we know that how much space we'll need. Open up these hooks. There's 2 hooks, one on each side. Now depending on the width of the vehicle, the wheel, how thick it is, we usually put them in the middles for these smaller cars. You can even sometimes fit them in the one in the middle, one on the edge. For this particular vehicle, this will fit quite nicely in the middle. It's not too big. Going on over to the other side. Same thing, unlock pins. Go ahead and toss this in the middle. Bring it back, make sure it's nice and snug. Pick that up. Got it. And just try to make sure these screws are the same amount of length and these dollies are parallel to the vehicle. You don't want crooked dollies, it's going to eat up the tires and probably pop out. We'll grab our bar and lock in the dollies. So these are secondary locks. Pull the locks. That way, if for some reason the main lock does come out, these will catch it. That's it, you hear that click, you're good. Go ahead and lock it up, both sides. On the other side, we'll pull it up and I'll show you what that secondary lock does. Same thing. Get these secondary locks. So, get this last one up. So, this vehicle's not that heavy, but if we were to let go, that lock actually prevented it from smacking my face and damaging anything else. So you always want to use all the locks that come with the system. Lock both of these up, and that's it. At this point, you can strap down to the dollies and hit the road. And that's pretty much how you hook up dollies. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Take care, guys.